Hi everyone, this is our presentation on the fire prevention program in shopping mall. Now, let me introduce our group members. Moma Faik, Moma Nadik, Alia, Chenxuan, Amel Hazik, Rin.
Introduction: Fire safety in commercial buildings, particularly large-scale shopping malls, is a critical component of occupational safety and public health management. Shopping malls present unique fire risks due to high daily occupancy, complex multi-level layouts, extensive electrical installations, and the widespread presence of combustible materials such as retail stock, packaging, furnishings, and decorative items. These incidents have resulted in loss of life, serious injuries, extensive property damage, business disruption, and longer-term reputational harm to organizations. Therefore, a fire prevention program is needed to help manage fire risks in a structured and proactive way. This program focuses on identifying hazards, reducing risks, and improving emergency response through regular checks, proper maintenance, and safety awareness among all parties involved, including management, tenants, employees, and visitors. Objectives: First, to conduct a comprehensive assessment of fire hazards within the shopping mall environment in order to identify potential risks. Second, to implement a proactive fire prevention and inspection program to enhance overall fire safety management. Third, to ensure compliance with local, state, and national fire safety regulations to protect human lives, property, and business operations within shopping malls.
My name is Nur Alana Suha binti Muhammad Imran, and I will continue with the problem statement. Shopping malls are considered high-risk public places due to the large occupancy level, varied building layout, wiring complexities, food service area, and presence of flammable substances. In the case of fire, overcrowding, panic, and unfamiliarity with access make evacuation difficult and dangerous. Therefore, it is important to provide a fire safety training program to all staff and tenants. Well-trained personnel can assist occupants in evacuating safely, provide guidance during emergency, and help reduce panic attacks at shopping malls, such as knowing the better escape to follow. Besides, conduct proactive fire safety, creating a comprehensive shield that protects life and property before disaster strikes. For example, fire safety alarm inspection and audit protocol must systematically trigger each component to ensure the entire chain of communication works flawlessly during an emergency. Next, conducting a full assessment of all fire hazards throughout the shopping mall should be carried out regularly. This process can help to identify the source of ignition and high-risk area, which allow management to implement action promptly. Continue with the problem identification. Identifying hazard is important because it helps management take early preventive action before accident occurs. The first fire hazard that has been identified is electrical malfunction. Poorly maintained or outdated wiring can deteriorate over time, developing microcrack and corrosion which increase resistance and generate heat. The second one is cooking and restaurant area at shopping mall. This is caused by the open flames, hot cooking oil, and high temperature equipment during food preparation on busy day periods. In addition, cooking oil are notoriously difficult to control, which can affect other food crops. The third one is human factor. This is caused by the improperly disposed cigarette discarded anywhere at the shopping mall. Furthermore, retail inventory is also one of the risks that lead to fire, especially cosmetic store, due to the alcohol-based perfume, aerosol product, and flammable solvent. When exposed to heat or flames, this product can explode or rapidly accelerate fire spread. Similarity with the clothing store with synthetic fabric, shoes stored with rubber, which contribute to the more overall fire load. Last but not least are the fire safety equipment failure, such as malfunction of fire extinguisher. This is due to the irregular maintenance to function properly and cause the small fire which can lead to a bigger fire. Thus, conducting an effective fire prevention program helps to reduce fire risk and ensure public safety.
Now, in my part, I will explain the common causes of fire in shopping malls. The first cause is electrical failure, which includes faulty wiring, overloaded electrical system, poor maintenance, and damaged electrical appliance. These conditions can generate heat and sparks that may start a fire. The second cause is food court hazards. Food court involve open flames, hot cooking oils, grease accumulation in exhaust system, and gas appliance. If these hazards are not properly managed, they can easily trigger a fire. Another cause is the improper storage of combustible materials, such as cardboard, paper, plastic, decorations, and flammable chemicals. These materials can fuel a fire and allow it to spread quickly. Lastly, human negligence also contribute to fire incidents. Examples include improper disposal of cigarette butts, unauthorized smoking, misuse of electrical equipment, and failure to follow safety procedure. Next, I will discuss the human impact of fire incidents in shopping malls. The most serious consequence is loss of life and physical injuries. Victims may suffer burns, severe injuries, smoke inhalation, and other life-threatening conditions. Another major issue is smoke hazards. Toxic gases can spread rapidly throughout the building, reducing visibility and making evacuation more difficult. Fires also create emergency evacuation challenges. During an emergency, overcrowding and panic can occur, increasing the risk of injuries while people try to escape. Besides human impact, fire also can cause significant financial and business losses. From a financial perspective, shopping malls may face higher repair costs, replacement of damaged goods, legal liabilities, and compensation claims. Business also experience revenue loss due to temporary closure and damaged assets. Fire can also lead to business interruptions. Mall operations may be suspended for safety inspection, investigation, and repair work. This affects retailers, employees, suppliers, and customers. In addition, fire accidents can damage the mall's reputation. Negative media coverage and safety concerns may reduce customer confidence and lead to a decline in visitor numbers. In conclusion, fire prevention measures are important to minimize both human and economic losses in shopping malls. Thank you.
Fire incident in shopping mall can be really bad for people, property and the business that are inside. Shopping mall have a lot of things that can catch on fire like system, restaurants, decoration and other flammable material. So it is very important to have a fire prevention program to lower the risk of fire and keep people safe. This case study is about the fire incident that happened at NCC Mall in Davao City, Philippines. It includes the cause, effect, and lesson learned from fire prevention in shopping mall. A fire broke out at the NCC Mall in Davao City, Philippines on December 23, 2017. The mall was crowded with people as the Christmas holiday season approached. The fire started inside the building and quickly spread to other areas. The incident was one of the country's most serious shopping mall fires. Rescue operations were difficult due to thick smoke and high temperature inside the building. The fire reportedly started on the upper floor of the shopping mall. Thick black smoke quickly filled the building and trapped workers and occupants inside. Firefighters arrived at the scene and worked for many hours to control the fire. Emergency evacuation was carried out, but some victims were unable to escape because the smoke spread rapidly through the buildings. The fire caused severe damage to the mall structure and business inside the building. Cause of the fire. First is electrical failure. Investigations suggest that the fire may have started because of the failure electrical wiring or overload electrical equipment. Poor electrical maintenance can produce spark and overheating, which may start a fire. Second is poor fire safety management. Some fire safety systems were believed to be ineffective during the incidents. Lack of maintenance and inspection may reduce the performance of the fire protection system. Flammable material. The shopping mall contains many flammable materials such as clothes, paper box, plastic item and furniture. This material allow the fire to spread quickly. Effect of the fire. First is loss of life and injured. The fire caused death and injured among workers and occupants. Many victims suffered from smoke inhalation. Second is property damage. Large part of the shopping mall were destroyed by fire and smoke. Shop, equipment and goods inside the building were heavily damaged. Lastly is financial loss. Business owner and mall management experienced major financial loss because of property damage and business interruption. Lesson learned. First is importance of electrical inspection. Regular inspection and maintenance of electrical system are necessary to prevent electrical fire. Second is need for effective fire protection system. Shopping malls should install and maintain fire alarms, smoke detector, sprinkler system, fire extinguisher and emergency light. Last is emergency evacuation planning. Emergency exits must always be accessible and clearly marked. Evacuation plans should be practiced regularly.
Hi, my name is Nurima Fira binti Shahrum. Now I will explain about fire control measure. Fire control measures in shopping malls are very important because malls have large crowds and many fire hazards. There are three main components. First is the fire protection system. Fire protection systems are divided into active and passive systems. Active fire protection works when fire occurs, such as alarms, sprinklers, and fire extinguishers that detect and control fire. Passive fire protection is built into buildings such as fire-resistant walls, fire doors, and emergency exits, which help slow down fire spread and allow safe evacuation. Second is administrative control, which include fire safety training, regular inspection and maintenance, good housekeeping, and safety signage. These measures help reduce fire risk before any emergency happens. This is aligned with the hierarchy of controls, where administrative control is considered a management-based approach to reduce hazard by changing work procedures and improve safe behavior, especially when engineering controls cannot fully eliminate fire risk. Third is the emergency response plan, which includes evacuation route, exemplar point, fire drill, emergency response team, and coordination with bomber.
Next, improvement and prevention. Every morning before open, security staff check all fire extinguishers, smoke alarm and sprinkler are inspected to ensure they work properly. Shopping mall must have automatic sprinkler and fire alarm. Exit door must never be locked while the mall is open. Second, electrical and storage safety. Electrical socket must never be overloaded. Shop must avoid plugging too many devices into one socket. Weekly inspection will check for unsafe wiring and damaged cable. Then, fire drills and training. All workers, including cleaner and shop assistant, must participate in fire drills every 3 months. New employees must complete fire safety training during their first week of work. Other than that, smoking rules. Smoking is only allowed in outdoor areas away from door and air vents. Security guard will remind visitors to follow the smoking rules. Last, reporting fire hazard. Workers and cleaner must immediately report burning smells, broken light and blocked exits. Poster with emergency contact number will be displayed through the mall. Improvement strategies. Conduct regular fire safety audits and drills. Fire safety audits help ensure fire alarm work properly, sprinklers are functioning, exit door are accessible, and fire extinguishers are in good condition. Second, improve electrical and flammable material safety. Electrical wiring and sockets in every shop should be inspected at least twice a year. Fire safe cabinets should be kept away from heat source. Then, upgrade fire protection system. More fire sprinklers should be installed in high-risk area. Fire alarm system should be upgraded to include voice instruction. Voice alarm system can guide visitors to the nearest exit, reduce confusion during emergencies, and help control large crowds. Last, train and reward workers. All workers should be trained to use fire extinguisher using the past method. Trained worker can prevent small fire from becoming major incidents. Role of management and employees. Management. Management must purchase and install fire safety equipment. Management must pay for regular inspection, maintenance and repairs. Management must ensure all fire safety equipment function properly during emergencies. And lastly, management must listen to employees who report fire hazard and fix hazard quickly. Then, employees. Every employee must know the nearest fire exit and the location of fire extinguisher. Employees must keep their work areas clean, free from rubbish and free from box blocking exits. Employees must participate seriously during fire drills, and practicing properly helps workers respond effectively during real emergencies.
In conclusion, fire safety in shopping malls is a critical aspect of occupational safety and public protection due to the high number of occupants, complex building layouts. This report has highlighted that fire risks in shopping malls are not caused by a single factor, but rather a combination of technical failures, unsafe human behavior, and inadequate fire safety management practices. Fire safety system not only protects lives and property, but also ensures business continuity and strengthens public confidence in the shopping mall's safety standards.
That's all from us. Thank you for your listening.